Do you want to hurry up? Thornbury's pose going on track.
Okay, well, you've ruined it. We started.
Oh,
Oh, great. Hello and welcome to round 6 of Tier 3 and 7 Today we're at Russia, joined by Tier 2 driver Waze. How are you doing today, Waze?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Looking forward to some very exciting racing. I'm not sure I have to say.
Yeah, so hopefully looking forward to a lovely race today. Plenty of overtaking opportunities today, and our first car out the track is Frenchy Boys on the medium tyre. Russia is one for a weird amount of weather sometimes. You can end up with some strange races.
Can also end up with some very interesting strategy calls. The alternate strategy with the overcut towards the end, especially on the softer tyres. Well, that is your alternative strategy, but I imagine.
Your mic, by the way.
Oh, is it working?
My voice.
Hang on, give me a sec.
Right, while he fixes his mic, we'll stay on board with Frenchie, and I'll just give you some information about tonight's race. So, 2 new Tier 3 drivers today. So we have the newbie of Sign-On, who is making his 7-yard debut today. So we welcome him to the league. And we have Poe in the Merc, who is making his Tier 3 debut tonight. Sadly, we do not have a Tier 3 pole time. We only have a Tier 2 pole time of a 1:31.48. As Frenchy Boys is already gone, didn't even get to start his hot lap. That's not a very good start for him, is it?
Alright, we look now to Poe, I believe. His first flying lap on the mediums.
Unless fresh in front of him. Yeah, fresh in front of him is on his flying lap first.
Who is it? Oh. Is it?
He is.
He is. And Fusion Game. It's Fusion Game. No, Fusion Game is not ahead. So it is fresh.
Yep.
Running a bit wide there. And
Goes a bit wide. No,
validated there.
Speaking of the track limits, they can get you a lot of penalties around here. You are one of those people that can't keep it in the track limits quite often, aren't you? So you know that more than anyone.
Thanks, Aros.
You're welcome, Waze.
not too much to say there. How about we focus on the racing, not the abusement side.
Apologies. Anyway, Fresh is now on the end of Sector 2, so we'll see what we can do sector. A tricky one with a few you go over them a bit too aggressively and you can end up spinning. Looks like he's taking it quite nicely, using as much of the track as he can.
Oh, and Thorns has also gone.
Well, there were the 2 people that we knew. They didn't even complete a hot lap. Well, that's great, isn't it?
Yep.
Anyway, Fresh going around the penultimate corner.
See what time he lays down.
And now the final corner, it will be a 1:33.360. That will be your first
Poe
time.
behind.
So Poe on the mediums.
Goes P2.
Very close to that time.
Yeah, on the mediums as well, which will be. Oh, Fusion Game has just gone.
Fusion Samer just absolutely smashing that lap time. 31.7.
So,
Fresh already saying his setup isn't good.
That's what we like to hear.
Oral Lenny goes P2. I think we have the McLaren of Sign-On coming around the corner. He's going to go 1:34.1.
And is invalidated.
So we're going to have previous race winner Push Porter in his outlap race. His teammate Stingers will be the next to set up. He's coming around the penultimate corner. See Frenchy Boys medium tyre, sat in the track there. He comes around this corner and he goes
P5.
P5. So no one really getting close to Fusion Gamer at the moment.
Yeah, it's well, he did have blistering pace around last night, I must say.
Yeah, very good racing Tier 2 for Fusion Gamer.
Yeah.
Racing him at some point, weren't you?
Yeah. But we don't need to talk about why I was racing him. Flasher goes P2.
Flasher. Getting close to him now.
Yeah,
2 tenths off, but we're getting better. We're fresh going
I think
into
that's
the pit lane.
a bit more than 2 tenths there, mate. It's 1.2 seconds. Oh
Oh
wait,
yes,
mate.
apologies.
Yeah.
I'm yeah, but
Clearly
I was
haven't been
reading
taking
numbers
maths
wrong. I was
classes, mate.
focused on. I was funny guy. I
Right.
see RL Lenny coming round the final corner now. What time's he going to
I think it was a cool down lap.
do? 32.4
No, it wasn't a cool down lap.
was
Seems,
a hot
seems
lap.
to be quite light on fuel.
So we have someone in the pit lane. Is that an Aston Martin in the pit lane as well? So it will be the Ferrari RL Paul medium tyres, comes on the final corner to do a 152 and it was invalid.
Yeah.
So
So,
this should be his next hot lap now.
who else do we have? Is it
Oh,
Podgy
in
Porter?
pit lane.
I believe it's Podgy Porter. Oh no, he's invalidated.
Ooh.
Oh.
Shame.
Yeah. It's, what's tyre deg round here like? I don't really recall it being very high.
I believe it's a one stop.
Yeah. It's,
Soft mediums.
Yeah.
Or medium soft, which is what the Poe and RL Paul by the looks of it are doing and what
And-
Punchy Boys was looking to do.
Yeah.
As you said, the alternate strategy very powerful.
Who do we have? Do we have Lenny? I believe it might be Lenny. No, he's going slow.
Flash
I
is going for another lap.
think Lenny's run out of fuel.
Scotty. I think it's RL Paul next across the line on a validated hot lap.
Yes. Or is
So,
it?
we'll see what he can do now.
Hope not to be caught up by Lenny. He's run out of fuel here. Should move over, hopefully.
Just right on the edge of the track.
Not much thing.
What he's doing.
Almost dropped it in the background. And here we go.
Ooh, not very good.
Let's see what time it is. It's a P5. And you'll be extremely happy.
Will be. So, you're in the top on those mediums. That's what you should be aiming for. Validate. As we have who went games still.
Is it going to be fresh? No, it's not going to be fresh. It's going to be... It's going to be Flasher.
He's 2 tenths up.
Yep. It's, no change in position unless he's had a blistering victor.
Yeah.
Stepping close
a
to
bit
gap
more
to
to go ahead of
Porter.
Porter. Yeah, we have a Haas that hasn't crashed out. Scotty, gone purple sector 2. Having a lot of there. Doing it nicely there. From the apex. So we can do this
Looks
sector
very
three.
silky through those few corners. And so E5.
Podgy Porter, Flasher and Scotty very close there.
Oh yes, especially Flasher and Scotty. Very close.
3 milliseconds separate that. So
We have
we have
Stingers
Podgy Porter.
blessing through. And man. It's not out, never mind.
Sign on, I don't know who's on, I think it's Flasher on... I don't think anyone's on a hot...
Might be Pudgy. No, she's not, sorry.
Poe, I think might be actually...
1.5 times. But first sector, plenty of time to regain. Plenty of time to regain some time. Oh, it flash warning for the for low fuel. Impacted lap.
Well, we'll have to see, I think as much fuel as he can. Already 10 minutes qualifying session. Very quickly, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Poe does go purple sector 2.
Is he?
We'll see now what he can do. He does. Come round the trickiest section. Scotty getting out the way. See
Tell you
what
what.
Poe can do.
Tell you what, he might have judged this fuel. Okay.
He knows. I think it was just a test to see. He knows he can improve. Maybe. We'll see now. Fresh on his outlap.
Sting is on a fine lap. What's on a hot lap? I believe Cyan will be like I said, I think it's going to be Cyan next person to it.
It will be. His teammate.
On the medium tyre, yep.
So we have Sign on this is
yeah, it's
going
very.
to put him up quite a few positions.
Mhm.
I go up to P8 as it stands. I reckon he can probably get to that. P. Maybe get 6. No, he wants to try and get ahead of his teammate, as his teammate is on the mediums.
Go.
Final corner.
Yeah,
Gonna do
P8, yeah.
33.9 P8. Not quite getting where he needs to be there, but he's put a good lap in.
It's only better than my debut qualifying.
Than any qualifying, not just your debut.
Right, okay.
As we're seeing us starting another lap. Is not going to be, I think, Toto. Back there. This is his first lap. He's waited till quite late in the session to set this. It's on a nice and silky smooth.
Gonna get in his way. So, go.
Around the final corner.
It's gonna be P6.
He's going to go P6, 598. Dan's going around the final corner, about a tenth up,
Go.
and he's going
He's improved on the medium.
He found 2.5 tenths in the final corner, and he goes P4. What a lap from Dan.
I mean, he must. Oh, he almost binned it there.
Bit dodgy there.
But he's still alive. Hang on. When was this?
Do you remember that race? With never mind. Fusion Gamer.
Oh,
his lap.
Paul's dropped it. Middle of the track.
Oh, that's a shame. Fusion Gamer coming another lap. He doesn't really need to be saying another lap. He might as well just save these tyres.
Yeah, well,
I think Fusion Gamer could be getting a promotion. Now he's very close.
some sort of flexibles on even though he's
in the pit.
a very tense square.
Fresh his time right now.
See, Fusion Gamer. Oh, Fusion Gamer is going quick in the first sector. This is
That's great news, isn't it? Fresh.
kept it in between white lines.
Snap over there. I think he's just going to pits. Yeah. Just the time, I reckon.
No, you'll have enough time. Oh,
You know that, don't you?
so pretty fine enough, but is it
You
Poe?
always tend to cut it a bit quicker at the moment. Very good.
It's gonna.
He really doesn't need to be doing that. This is just rubbing it in. From what I remember, he's supposed to be quite unlucky, Fusion Gamer. He said all these good laps and then can't quite perform in the race.
Oh,
He's going to come around the penultimate corner, final corner, this is looking like a 30.
oh, he lost a bit of time in the
7.
final sector, I think.
He lost a fair bit of time.
Oh,
The echo's back, mate. You
Oh.
need to fix your mic. You need to get a new headset.
alright.
I'm just buy you a new headset. Every headset you managed to buy echoes.
Then I got scammed.
No,
off
you didn't. It
Republic.
used it. No. I'm
You didn't
not
even,
having
mate. You didn't even play with me then. So like, how would you know?
that. Shush.
Anyway, I'll try fix it.
Pudgy Porter also on another lap. He wants to be trying to get as close to Fusion Gamer as he can. Cross and Ways. Gamer, but he's already out unless he's going in. So behind him is Pudgy Porter.
See if that means-
Sorry?
See if this is anything now.
I can't hear any echoes, so I think it's...
Okay.
Pudgy Porter, purple sector 2. I think he lost a bit too much time in sector 1 though for it. So,
Yeah.
how in
Kept
earth did that not invalidate? That was right on the
Yeah,
edge.
he was very close there.
He's got his teammate behind. This could be a tactical slipstream from the Alpha Towers here.
To try and get
Slipstream to
Stingers. Yeah.
We come
There we
round
go.
the final corner.
Don't
Pudgy
think
Porter's
improved.
gonna not improve.
But
We'll
I
wait for
believe he
Stingers,
might
see
be
if
giving
he's
us.
gonna be close enough. There's two gaps. I think Pudgy Porter might go. Is at the time by the looks of it.
Yep.
As we have Poe coming around the final corner, into the pits he goes. That's Poe's qualifying over by the looks of it. And we have Scotty coming around the now, grabbing a lot of curb. And he goes. He too.
Oh. No one's. Fusion Gamer just seems to be on a.
Pudgy
Pudgy
Porter
Porter
around
can
it.
challenge him here. Okay.
Pudgy Porter's qualifying is over already by the looks
Yep.
of it. That's the best he's going to get.
Lenny. Second down.
By quite
So,
surprised if he managed to improve those that.
gonna quote
We
Rondo
have
here
Flasher. Trap.
on a whole new level. No one's really matched him today.
I've never heard Martin Fusion Gamer.
He said Lewis Hamilton, but obviously we can't. So,
Pudgy Porter obviously going to dive into the pit lane safe. Scotty down time, 3/10 up, and I believe Flasher is behind. 2/10 down, so Leg gonna go and overtake at the moment. So we'll see what he can do.
well, you do want to be. You might be able to be.
Yeah, in Lenny's position, I wouldn't be improve at this point. A nice toe from the car start, and you'll go soaring into first place.
Yeah.
Even P2 you can do that. We saw that in 2021's Russia with Carlos
Yeah,
Sainz.
Carlos Sainz,
getting
yeah.
a big slipstream on Lando.
Depends how
Lenny
it folds out.
He's gonna come around the final corner, still up on his car. Gonna
Prove. But
squeeze him down.
I'd love to give a grid rundown if it loads. Right, we have a Fusion Gamer on pole position. Not really finished today in this qualifying session, as we have behind him Scotty, and then Lenny, Pudgy Porter, Dans, Flasher, Toto Wolf, Poe, RL Paul, Stingers, M Thorns, and Frenchie, rounding out the grid.
So, what do you reckon the strategy's going to be now? And then, so we have Thorns and Frenchie, who I would assume would be starting mediums today. It's
Yeah.
going to be their best option. Obviously, we don't know the weather, but based on the fact some people have decided to qualify on mediums, I'm going to say it is going to be a dry race. One would
I think
assume
that's a fair
dry race.
assumption. Yeah, it's not else much to say really. look, seems to be a dry start at least. We all know how quickly conditions can change during Russia.
Okay, I think we might restart stream.
What's wrong?
Restart stream. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna try one thing. If this improves it. I think maybe it should be alright. I don't know, I've closed
Okay.
a few things. We'll just wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'll put my phone onto mobile data as well. If this doesn't, if it's still a bit glitchy, we'll just swap it quickly. So you can stream.
Okay. Right, I'll have to go grab something then. I'll be back in a second. Right, there we go. Oh, has the issue been fixed, or?
We will see.
Okay.
Okay, well someone's readied up early. Looks like he's sign on his debut by accident. Unfortunate, but we move. Oh, looks like I did not put formation up on. That is my mistake.
Did it?
Hopefully no one suffers from it.
Very long there,
Actually,
either.
I was missing a second.
Game has got a very good start, I tell you what. Oh, big collision. Turn one.
It's Lenny going wide there.
Taking the Alonso line.
I don't know if that was deliberate.
Yeah. Frenchie, not a bad start from P14 on the grids up to P11.
Oh, there's a spinner.
And it would
Lenny's
be.
gone.
Don't know who that is.
Spun by the looks of it. Oh, he's made contact rejoining the track, smashing M Thorns in the side.
Yep, predictive strategy, one stop. Not surprising, really. Tire. God, I can't speak tonight. Tire degradation is not too high around here. We have Frenchie up into the points already,
Made a quite good start. So is
Yeah,
Aaron
on-
Paul up.
and he's up
His
into
position
P8 and
sign on already
Sirens.
spun.
That was he was
Start
ghosted.
there.
Yeah, if you game up.
Way.
This is However, he seemed to burn some of his DRS, and Toto Wolff, incredible start from P7 on the grid.
And looks like Simon's not having the greatest start here.
And Paul get a start as well.
Scotty's already got 5 seconds speed in the pit lane. Poe also in the pit lane.
Yep. On the
They're really
medium.
going to hope for a second. So we have Frenchie Boys already up into P6. Cracking start from him, as well as M Thorns up into P9. And Toto and Paul both in position. So a lot of position changes. Scotty down
Yeah.
10 positions. Started P2 and he's ended up P13. Now down 11 positions. So we'll see. Toto's going to aim to hold up any drivers that may catch up with Fusion Gamer. Chances of that are very low.
Looks
by the
very
looks of it.
unlikely at the moment. 5 seconds by the halfway point of lap 2. This is quite a bit unfair. Or Toto Wolff's doing a very good job of defence. Too sure.
Has made an alright start as well, up 3 positions.
Yep.
See if he can score some points today. Very unlucky driver, Fresh. But let's hope he can break that bad luck streak today. Frenchy Boys still in P6. We'll see if he can catch Dan's ahead of him. Also on
And Paul up ahead.
changeover.
That will be
Yeah, Paul's coming in significant now.
yep.
As Podgy's coming
Round the
try and make a
outside.
move on him, he gets that move done.
DRS will be enabled, I should say. The detection is
Is
just
enabled.
after the finishing line.
6.
Okay, right. Frenchy Boys looking to win in the fun of 3 cars up ahead. Oh, he has joined in the fun. 3 tenths separate them now. So you look,
Yeah, he's,
Scotty.
Ooh, Dan's
Slinger's
getting
had a
out of shape there.
bad move, or
Fresh
I know
gonna
they're
go for
both in the pits.
This looks like Frenchy try and stick on the tail. Dan's just away from the wing of his mistake. Dan's not kept it the cleanest so far. I would say
Well, the curves can be quite deadly around here if you hit them in the wrong spot. Walls can tighten up on you all of a sudden. Here we go. Is this going to be the move for Pete?
Right,
Break
he's gonna
later.
get off the
No,
throttle
he's going
early.
to stay behind.
Dan's has brake. Boys just getting a bit too much understeer. I think tried
Oh, and
to
he's
go
made a
for
bit of
switch
collision
back
with
there.
Lenny. Lenny's out. So,
Oh, and just lost his front wing by colliding with Dan's.
VSC into the
Chaos.
pits.
This is
Yes,
Frenchy Boys going into the pits now, so that alternate strategy has not gone in his favour.
well, might go on to the mediums again. We must remember, and or might just go on to the hards.
Full
see what the
safety
face
car.
is
Full
like.
safety car.
That's definitely helpful for Frenchy Boys now.
I would say it is. I'd say it's helpful that one, such as Scotty.
Soft Frenchy Boys. It's interesting call, but not the ones racing, so we can't really pick which is not the right call and which isn't. Well, this certainly cuts down Fusion Gamers' time a bit. I actually get maybe see the lead of the race change hand. Would be quite nice. Don't imagine Toto Wolff and Fusion will fight too hard though.
No, Fusion Gamers got the advantage. I think the aim for Ara Paul now and Dan's is just to try and stick as close to the back of him as they can. Just because I believe they will have that advantage on him. Fusion Gamer almost outqualified him by over a second. So he's got the pace, but are those medium tyres slower? Is he slower on those medium tyres? Then Dan's and Ara Paul will be on softs. And we didn't see Dan's and Ara Paul's times on softs. One would assume they've been very close to Fusion Gamer there, based on where they performed with these mediums.
And is it Fusion Gamer? No, it's we'll see what tyres he goes for now.
One would assume
Be a stretch
mediums, I
to
think
do.
mediums could make it.
You reckon? I reckon it'll be a stretch, but
I don't think it will. He's gone soft though, by the looks of it. He's gone soft.
finding a 2-stop.
Same as Frenchy, who is going to probably make another stop in this race. Softs are definitely right now.
Well, you can do soft, perhaps. See if he oh,
As
and
Simon getting
sign.
a drive. Not good, is that?
No.
Now, he's got wing damage by the looks of it as well.
Yep. And he's on the hard compound tyres.
Not going well for Sinon on his debut.
No.
Ooh,
Oh, and he's big
this-
lockup.
Is this deliberate DNFing?
Yep, that certainly
Oh,
looks like
yeah.
it. Oh no, maybe just
He's kept going. Is he going to try and put it in a wall? Just keep an eye on that, always.
yeah.
Anyway, Fusion Gamer still leads the pack. I think it's going to be a safety car for another lap. I would assume. Silence.
He's into the pits. Might be a retirement.
There's AI into the pits. He's already left the session track for the rest of the race, unfortunately. Anyway, Pod P2 from Toto Wolff, who's ended up in P6. So he's going to look to take advantage of that. Podgy Porter's now going to try and stick with Fusion Gamer. Podgy Porter, obviously last week's race winner.
Oh,
He's looking
it's
street
believed
back
the Red Bull of M Thorns has just missed. And he's had damage. Oh dear.
That
Is that
looked a bit suspicious.
should go into the pits?
Well,
He is going to go into the pits. Can he? Always a difficult pit
might be a
entry.
retirement. Is he going to retire in the pit lane? One would assume likely.
Well, no, if it's safety car, he can
So he can make a recovery, but he's going onto soft tyres.
Yep.
And he will come out behind Poe. It's not good there, is it? So, as I was saying before we were distracted, Podgy Porter are going to try and keep with Fusion Gamer now. He hasn't got any, and he's not got to worry about a restart now. Just got to try and keep with him under the seat, and he should be good as long as he can stay within that DRS range. Should be getting away from our report, but you never know. These mediums could be coming to their own now.
Yep. 6 laps is still a bit too early for the mediums to come into their own, but
I reckon laps 8, 9, would
10,
be when mediums
10
start
perhaps,
leveling
I
out.
reckon.
I reckon, yeah, 8 to 10. Would be
I
around when
reckon
mediums
you'll start to
leveling
see
out soft.
small differences at lap 8. Actually, no, we must remember
Yes.
that the safety car is helping these soft runners out a bit. So maybe
But the same as it's helping out the
10.
medium runners.
Yep. Lap 10 might be when we start to see the mediums.
So really, this safety car, if you think about it, is going to help those medium runners more than it's going to help the soft runners, because it's going to give these medium runners the ability to go even further into the
Have
have
the,
more advantage at the end.
quickest tyres. Should be in at the end of this lap. Don't know.
So we'll have to see if
Imagine.
the safety car goes in. I think we are literally.
It doesn't look like it's going to be in it.
No, because we've gone past the mark for sector 2, so we
Yeah.
are literally going to be waiting for the AI. A lot of
So,
feed in next lap though, I think.
yeah, it has to be.
I think you're
You
gonna be
can't
out
do
for
more
3
than
laps.
yeah, 3 laps.
So hopefully the AI will catch up a bit quicker.
So,
Anyway, so back up to the grace. We will just get down. Is still going to lead, followed by Podgy Porter. Oracle Dan's made up a good amount of positions. He'll be followed by Toto Wolff on the fresher boys, who had a good start, but unfortunate 3 or 4 I think it might have been.
Yeah. Just got tangled
Scotty.
up.
Scotty, his teammates in P8, in P9, Flasher around the lap points, Poe in P11, M Thorns, and after that moment, he is still going as the City Eyes. Was unfortunately left. Fusion Gamer will lead the. I'm gonna. Okay, whether he's gonna hold. I reckon the best place to go would be just after the final corner, while.
Yep. It's oh, has to be careful not to get a time penalty under safety car. Otherwise, that would
Getting those time penalties.
looked a bit close there between Podgy and Fusion. Don't know whether that was just my POV or
I think they might have changed penalties as well with the safety car. Sign on already getting flags.
Fusion Gamer almost dropping it.
Anyway, Fusion Gamer, he's going to go for it now. Podgy Porter keeps with him. Dan's getting ahead of RL Paul.
See if RL Paul can fight this though in the slipstream all the way up to turn 1.
Under pressure from Toto. Toto's going to go down the inside on Fresh. And RL Paul is
also going to go down the inside.
No, not quite.
Backed out, I believe. French boys not really made the impact that he wanted to after that safety car. 2 seconds behind already. This is
It's not good, is it?
yeah, all good. We need to I think that's happened quite a few times now. French boys struggling on the safety car restart. Here we go. Yep, Fusion's already bolted up the road. 1.2 seconds ahead. But we must remember he's having to make a stop. Another stop while well, everyone else is probably having to make a stop as well. He'll be on the medium tyres.
A few of the younger media runners. Scotty down might not have to, but Dan's and RL Paul haven't made a stop at all yet, so there definitely will be. Dan's still sticking around that second gap with Podgy Porter.
Just all he needs to do, I think, for the time being.
Fusion game quicker once again. Podgy Porter just already out of that gap. Dan's going to be looking to make a move. Podgy Porter cranking on his ERS. I think Dan's will be in the next lap. Dan's just going to wait.
Yeah. Wait it out. It's going to go inside, or does it not have the grip?
The present. They've still got that higher amount of grip.
Yep. The outside.
Boy's going to be fresh by the looks of it.
RL Paul certainly man after that under. Do we have a Frenchie's the safety car race? It's now on the back of Fresh as we helping points on the circuit.
Toto going to look at RL Paul here down the inside. We have Frenchy boys who's probably going to just wait until next lap. I think there's enough space between going across the start finish line and getting to the DRS, so just wait.
Yeah, there is.
And there'll be DRS on lap 10. So I think that'll be Frenchy boys' best bet. Fresh not got DRS on the cars in front. And Frenchy Boy should be catching up to Toto after he overtakes. Anyway, we'll see Dan's go for a move on Podgy Porter. He will have DRS. It should be a fairly easy move for Dan's.
You'd expect so.
Frank says DRS, so does Podgy Porter. Dan's going to get slipped as well. He's going to look down the inside. I think Podgy Porter's just
going to be... Yeah.
Fresh has already been passed, and Toto Wolff going to go down the inside of RR Paul. Toto Wolff's younger soft tyres obviously giving him that advantage in terms of grip. He's going to look to try and get ahead of Dan and Podgy Porter, hold them up a bit.
Yep. I'd say it's very... So it's key for Dan to get past Podgy Porter as soon as possible. Really use that
Fresh
clean air.
already out of
Oh,
DRS
and
Fresh
Dan's got for a move on Podgy Porter.
Oh, Podgy Porter's
Oh.
rammed.
So a bit of contact there.
Yeah, that was a strange place to go from there. Dan's now out of DRS as Poe gets 3 seconds for corner cutting.
RL Paul and Toto Wolff.
Past Toto Wolff. Toto's going to have the inside line, but he's going to back out.
He's going to go for a move on Dan's. He might still. No, it's
Maybe.
unlikely now. He's going to wait till
Frenchy
the
boy
next
just
DRS zone.
watching on.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh,
Toto
and
Wolff's
there's a-
round!
oh.
Oh! Frenchy boys
Wow,
again
so
ran into him.
Lack of awareness.
Yeah.
I would put that on Frenchy boys there. He didn't even try to slow down.
I've clipped that as well. I was on French.
Yeah,
And Fusion comes into the pit. Got a better
Toto
chance
Wolff
of putting on tier 3 clips.
out of the race. Is that a
No, it doesn't look
That's
like
safety
there's a
car.
safety car. It's not. It's just yellow flag.
If you go on Simon's POV, you can see the car. He's cleared it already before he's got past, so yeah, no safety car. Take advantage of nothing. Sorry, there isn't an advantage to gain.
Oh. I mean, alright.
Yeah,
Boys,
I don't know if
any
Frenchie
damage?
has any damage.
No
I
physical
think he's
damage,
just got away with it.
certainly.
Yeah, the visibility in this game is a bit dodgy though.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to
I
see
know
what
that.
Stuart think about that incident, but in my personal view, I think Frenchie boys could have
Well, he
backed out, but
was time.
time.
It's 50.
I don't think there's either blame. I think it's whoever spun Toto or if Toto spun by himself, then Frenchie, but I think he had plenty of time. Anyway, back up to the top, Dan's and RL Paul now leading the race on their old mediums. I think they're going to take this to lap 17 before they go soft.
Yeah.
Maybe
Might go for a safety car. Safety car, undercut, sorry. On the, how it plays out. Lap 16.
Undercut around here is very big. Fresh in the pits on his 10 softs. So we'll see what he can do.
See how much Dan RL Paul catches up to Dan's man now. I believe Frenchy Boys has a bit damage.
Yeah, it must
Or
be.
Scotty's got some electrifying pace around her.
Frenchy boy, yeah, I think Frenchy boy is struggling with the, you can see he wants to be. Just having to go a bit slower through the corners as well, losing a lot of time. So I think Frenchy boys must have a bit of damage, maybe going to the pits and get it replaced.
Oh,
There is a
there's
spinner.
Thorns.
M Thorns. His round, I think he's kept it clean. Don't has any visible damage by the looks of
Kept
it.
it
Yes, no
going.
visible
Well,
damage.
maybe perhaps rear wing. We all, that's a slightly problematic damage. Obviously, rear wing can't be replaced mid-race, but purely depends whether he backed up into the barrier or not.
I think he just got away with it. Anyway, Fusion Gamers now going to be trying to catch up to the cars ahead. I think he's already within the distance of Dan's man. But it's just about how quickly he catches up, and will Dan's and RL Paul catch up on those softs enough?
Depends whether Fusion has a similar pace on the mediums as he did to the softs, but certainly seems to be going quick on those mediums, purple sector 2.
anyway, Frenchy Boys is going to be looking to pit soon as well. I think you might wait until Dan's in our pulpit. Obviously, Frenchy is going to need to get that wing replacement, so maybe that'll for him. And Horn's 5 seconds of speed lane.
So, now
Williams replacement, so I think got away with it just a bit. Bands now almost getting out. DRS are on hold.
have to stick with his next.
Dan's
He's at. Or is it Fusion Game with 3 seconds?
just about gets it, RO Paul. So RO Paul, without that penalty, is now looking like he may have a chance at this race. We just have to wait and see with the penalties. Fusion Game catching literally seconds a lap. Look at that. Look at that.
He does have 3 seconds, so...
Look at that. 4 tenths of one corner. That is ridiculous amounts of speed. On Poe here. Poe's going to break he's going to break a bit too late.
Yeah, and
he's just going to go straight through.
Easy pass.
Podgy Porter, someone we haven't looked at in a while, he pits and is P10 now. It's a shame after last week's incident, not last week's incident, earlier today's incident, and last race win.
He does seem to have drained the E-Ray. 10%. Oh.
Yeah, so unfortunate for Podgy Porter. Hopefully he can make a recovery of this. Anyway, Fusion Gamer now within DRS on Poe. 1 lap later.
Must have nailed this setup. Setup on his race pace today has just been, well, maybe he's using a balance preset, but his race almost the same as his qualifying pace as well. Both incredible today.
Yeah, just a great driver of Fusion Gamer.
Yeah.
He will be getting a promotion.
Wouldn't be surprised. He was pretty quick last night around Silverstone.
Yeah.
As I gonna go. He patches up Stinger. Oh, 2 tenths already. Oh,
Thank you. I had DRS on that start.
there we go.
Straight. Look at that pace difference. You've got the tyre advantage, the pace advantage, ERS advantage, and now he's going to have DRS on it.
Dansman and Paul will want to be careful. Might be caught up to by a Fusion Gamer by the time.
Have DRS. I'm curious. Is Frenchy Boys getting a wing replacement? Yes. Anyway, Fusion Gamer going to go down the inside on Stingers. He's going to be basically all the way past by the time they get to the corner, and he's going to be passed at the exit of the corner. So that's a good move for Fusion Gamer. I think this win for either Dan or Paul is looking a bit unrealistic now. Down to E9 as he comes. Poe was also in the pit. Fresh back up to P7 now. I don't think there's much Fresh can do about this race. Because beating an AI and M4 is basically the same thing. So should be beating them as long as he keeps it clean. So it should be some points for Fresh. Flasher, another person we haven't talked about too much this race.
He's sorry for steady.
Doesn't have any penalties. Or Paul battling.
Could be key if it comes to the end of the race. Fusion.
Will they go in this lap? Or Paul looking over, and he's just basically
Scotty's pulled in.
Goes in.
Looking for the undercut here. On at least.
He gets 5 seconds speeding. I didn't think there was one way you could be caught out by that pit.
No, you can be caught out by the pit lane if you brake a bit too late. It's slightly
No, 'cause there's
problematic.
a corner right before it. It's not like Silverstone where you have Stowe right before it and braking, you've got to go really slow.
Mhm.
So
It's a good point, I suppose,
Anyway.
but you can't miss the pit lane entry, is what I was saying as well.
going to do 11 laps on those soft tyres. Fresh
Definitely
up to
doable.
P6 now.
Frenchy Boys is going to come out ahead of his teammate.
No.
Oh, no, he won't. Well, he might drain the whole battery, and
Fresh,
look.
yeah, Frenchy Boy does have the EIC advantage. Scotty's going to have too much of tyre advantage. Anyway, Fuchsia Gamer.
oh my word, he's
Literally within
caught
10
up to
seconds
Flasher.
of Dan's and Arapol. So, how long is this pit lane? I've forgotten, completely forgotten. Was it
It's
like 20, 25 seconds?
27 seconds, I think, off the top of my head, including stop. So,
Okay, so yeah, this is very much in Fusion Gamer's hands now, seeing as all the cars ahead of him have the pit.
17
And so this
seconds.
thing is behind him. So he's basically going to have a decent gap.
Oh,
And
Podgy
Podgy
Porter's gone.
Retired.
Ah.
Is
This might have helped Dan's man
drama
out.
in 7GR.
Oh, and Dan's should pit. Not surprising, really. Fusion Gamer, is he going to pit? No, he's not. Interesting.
The safety car comes out. Had Frenchy Boys waited, like I said he should have, with Dan and Ara Paul and gone in when they did, he'd have been on soft tyres possibly right now.
And he would have,
And failed. So,
yeah,
Fusion
no
Gamer
penalties either.
is now going to be at risk. Dan's man and Ara Paul have a good advantage, especially if they don't lose any positions, and I don't think Dan's is. Anyone in the pits. So now, this is very much Dan's and Ara Paul's race. They just need to try and get past Fusion Gamer, who's got that penalty as well. I can't remember which one out of Dan's and Ara Paul has the penalty. I think
It's Dan's. It is
or maybe they
Dan's.
both do.
No, Paul doesn't have a penalty,
yeah.
so Paul is looking at
Ooh,
on this win.
it's not what you want to do, Poe, is it? Getting 3 seconds
no,
on the
it's-
safety car.
Well, you've done that, haven't you?
And
Alex?
Thorns.
You've done that, haven't you? Canada?
Yeah, I have. Lost the win.
Deary me.
Anyway, Thorns in the points.
Frenchie on medium. Who's he got behind him? Stingers on the softs. See if Frenchie does have the pace that his time trial show, whether he's just a one. Safety car now. So
Right, the Frenchy Boys did pit, but he went mediums.
yep.
Interesting strategy call, but we won't judge him.
No, maybe he
Anyway,
doesn't think the mediums will have a more lasting effect. Dying laps or
10 laps on the soft is very doable, especially seeing as the safety car will be on like lap 19.
yeah,
You can easily do the softs.
yeah, maybe.
Unfortunate for Podgy though. It's going to affect him. I think he's championship leader right now, is he not?
So
Do you mind just going to check that?
no worries. Leading with 92 points. Our leader, Fusion Gamer. This will do the world good for Fusion Gamer. Send him flying up the standings to a P6. P9 currently. He's been a bit unlucky in his last few races, hasn't he?
So who are we talking about?
Oh my,
I blanked out for a second there.
Fusion Gamer.
Yeah, I was saying earlier in qualifying, he's very good race pace and qualifying pace, just a bit unlucky. Yeah, it's bad luck. Absolutely dominant, but now he's on 6 lap mediums with fresh soft people behind him.
Well, and he's got those 3 seconds, remember? So
Yeah. So looking very dominant. Ara Paul doesn't need to take any risks, so we just
Well,
check that race
to get past Dan's, doesn't he? So
Ara
just
Paul had
depends.
1 track limit warning.
he's got one to
Ara
he's
Paul
got
had
one
2
to
track
play
limit
with.
warnings.
Arapul. Ooh,
Ara Paul
to keep it very clean in these last 7 laps. So we're going to be waiting on the AI.
3 seconds. Who may have got the 3 seconds on the same corner? That's a bit. I don't know. So Fusion Gamer, does he have any more warnings? No. So he's still got 2 warnings to play with before he gets another penalty.
Well, you don't want to take any risks with the strict corner cutting because you can be given 2 in 1 corner, like you said.
Frenchy boys, no penalties either, and his teammate Scotty, no penalties.
Could be sent to the order after a bit of an unfortunate qualifying and race. If you can just stay with Flasher and Dan's, maybe could be looking at the podium potentially. Be very difficult where he is at the moment, but Chase Cole should be in at the end of the next lap.
I don't want to curse him.
Don't.
I'm so hoping. Every race has been cursed by this week. We had tier 1 cursed, we had tier 2 cursed yesterday, with Fresh cursing Vaughn.
Oh,
Fresh commentating, he just said that in the chat. Can slide from Fresh there. Anyway, back up to the front. CTR still not in. This is just giving those soft runners even more an advantage.
Yes, it's
Not a good gamer anymore. For him now.
I wouldn't say so. Fusion Gamer very quick at the moment. So
Be very quick. Whether he is very quick, we don't know. Anyway.
What, how
7 laps. Into your spectator menu, you can change.
yes, but I have position. So let's calm down. Let's calm down.
Position. No. You change position changes to tyres after. Yeah.
Okay, right. So, go on. Let's 10 deep breaths. Let's calm it all down.
10. Bit much.
10 should recommend.
I'm not having. Anyway. He's going to lead the pack, but he will come under pressure from Dan's and RL. Flasher maybe as well, giving him that pressure. Frenchy boys, bit of a to him. Sting is in P6. Fresh in P7.
I'll tell you what.
P8. Thorns P9. He's qualified for this race. This is AI racing.
So Frenchy ends up in P5. You reckon he should be happy with the performance after.
We both know Frenchy. He thinks he can win.
Yes. So, might have to
yeah, unfortunate as the safety car is in.
come on. That's what we like. Hopefully, Flasher and Paul close up to the back of Dan's man, so we can get something in these final laps. Oh, he's gone. Has he gone? No, he hasn't gone. I was going to say it's.
Anyway, really means you get a good start here. And Oracle, who got a good start last time. And if you get on now,
Be hoping to replicate that good start, maybe. Dan's man.
Dan's keeping with him. Dan's that's fresher tyres. He may for it going.
Be able to brake later as well.
Yeah, he's just going to use that later braking to get closer. He's messed up the corner a bit. He's in with the high downforce.
Fine, it should be well, I don't think downforce. He's just very quick.
Anyway,
here we go. Dan's man is definitely closing up to Fusion. It's very close.
look at that.
Extremely close.
Even just worse.
Want to race since MGR?
I don't if he has. I think he's come close. Thorns in the back.
You'd love to
That's
see.
that's the real race.
Going on
Did
in
I
front
say-
to be
Basically
watching.
the same. Look at this.
Or
Anyway,
arrested. Anyway. Panther. Keep it close.
it's just a try with Dan's in. Oh, there's a spinner
That's
and
one.
it's out.
He's out.
BSC
fuck.
and it's
Safety car.
he's
Oh.
pushed out.
Hey.
Managed that.
It's
No.
gone.
You can literally go.
Oh,
All it
lap. One lap of not even a lap, I should say.
the pit fresh mediums.
Bold call.
Old strike. Sorry, but again, fusion game. But it is giving them a few less laps to have to defend, if you think about it. But it's going to be a few less laps to have to stick within the time penalty.
Yeah.
I think this is our Paul's race to win now. To
Surprising.
get a podium. To get a podium.
Yeah, Frenchie needs. Yeah, flat. No, hang on.
That's,
Under safety car. Whilst Frenchie was in AI. We will.
Frenchie's AI might have overtaken. AI can sometimes do some dodgy stuff on the
yeah.
cars.
Well, pipped it just in case, you know. Especially with
Yeah. So, 6 laps to go. I think safety car will be in next.
in this lap maybe. It's
No, it's already gone past the sector 2 mark and no warning. Another lap, unfortunately. It's your race event. When
okay.
Thorns wins a race, then it's gonna be the end of days.
I think once he's won, he's just.
Yeah. Fresh can all drivers, and they'll finish with 2 points because Sign-On is disqualified basically.
Yeah. Well, they should just waltz through Sion. He's a ghost.
It's not much, but it is still.
I hope safety car. Looking more and more likely that it'll be Wolves race to Wolves win. Yeah, of course, don't wanna jinx anything. Yeah. Comes in at lap 24.
4 laps of race.
No, we're gonna have 5 laps of racing.
5.
God,
5 lappers.
you're in the same set as me as well. Oh, this is poor form, our Ross.
We've already made a joke about my easy maths. Basically, we don't make another one.
Mr. Braithwaite would not be proud. Anyway,
Ooh. Sion and Poe swapping positions anyway. This really has been a great game. Even Mr. Braithwaite's getting a mention.
yeah, obviously gotta.
Shout out to Deborah, the real one.
Right,
Christian as well.
Christian Jangoon, what a man. Anyway, does he want to go any slower?
He's slow as fuck. 30
Jesus.
mile an hour in an
He's-
F1 car.
He's in 5th gear as well.
5th gear at 30 mile an hour. This
So,
is some new upgrades.
some ropey. I'll tell you what, Paul's fallen back a bit.
Yeah, what?
Paul needs to close up.
Anyway, Fusion Gamer has already gone for it by the looks of it.
He has. Well, maybe Paul just wants that safety. Immediately. It's,
I think I might have disconnected for a second there. That was close.
you? Oh dear. Oh.
I will close the stream on my PC. On my
You're telling me my internet's broken. Poe, 5 second, ignoring time penalty, ignoring yellow flag, I should say.
yeah, that's unfortunate. Anyway, Dan's man. Better chance than ever in these next few laps. He's going to have 2 laps of DRS on Fusion Gamer.
6 laps, fresher tyres, and he's on the softs. This should be, he should be waltzing through.
Yeah. Coming out that second gap, his Paul got minor damage. Yeah. Frenchie is sticking with Flasher right now.
Well, Frenchy Boys will be finishing P4 as it stands. So, well, no, a bit higher than that, I should say, P3. But of course, almost 4 laps of racing left, so anything can happen. Yeah, anything. So Paul is not going to look like he's going to win the race. I'm talking gibberish. Tongue-tied, Aros.
Tongue-tied, yeah. Anyway, is Dan going to just use the slipstream to get past Fusion Gamer? Or is he gonna
Dan's man, fast lap of the race. Seems to be closing.
Cranking on that ERS for a bit there.
Oh.
And I think Fusion Gamer is just going to accept the fact that he's not going to get that move done. And just try and keep that.
Go.
Yes, Frenchy Boys closing up on Flasher as well. He's got a good amount of raw pace there, Frenchy.
Yeah.
Flasher might have minor damage, he's going wide.
Yeah, well, maybe he's track extending. One of your favourite things to do around Russia.
I have never track extended in my life.
Okay.
Deliberately.
That
My name is not Scott Richard.
want to call bluff, but
Funny guy. Anyway, Fusion Gamer back up at the front. Dan's just going to keep following him. He's going to wait for DRS, I reckon. Save a bit of his DRS, I would say, but he's got the same amount. Aura Paul is falling out of that gap now.
Yes.
It looks like Aura Paul is going to lose this race now. And he's not even going to get the P2 as it stands. Well, not as it stands, as it looks like, if he keeps losing this
should
amount
be
of laps.
Dan's man's
Already
win
used
then.
all of his ERS.
Paul must have some
Yeah.
damage.
So, DRS now enabled. Dan's is going to go for it, I reckon.
He's going to have to.
Wait one more lap.
Well, it doesn't
You're
have
going
to.
to do what I did last season in Russia and wait till the final lap and then don't actually make the move done because you're too incompetent.
We've all been there, ours, except for me. Haven't raced around Russia in this league yet.
Those 3 points could have been key to my championship. They almost were key. Yeah, bit of oversteer. Back end stepping out, but he's kept it. Poe getting another 3 seconds.
It's not
Fresh up into
been...
P8 right now. Stingers has gone down to P10.
Penalties? Okay. Post 20 seconds worth penalties. Oh, he's not, dear. Yeah, I was gonna say, he has been racking them up in this race, but,
Dan's got DRS from Fusion Gamer here now. Just, if he can just keep it within that time, he's just getting off.
Is he gonna go for a move?
Try and not. I wouldn't go for a move down here.
Fusion, bit of a lock-up.
That purple sector 2. literally, I'd just wait until the start of the straight, get
Yep.
it done. It's your best bet. He's got the pace, and we haven't seen what he's able to do in clean air yet, have we? So he seems to be losing a bit of time in those few corners.
I wouldn't be worried. The slipstream and the DRS on this front, on this first straight here is so powerful.
Fusion Gamer does not have a lot of DRS to play with either.
Yeah, you can just see.
Look at that.
Oh, look at the speed.
Flies past him like a missile. I know you're tempted to say something, I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, anyway, Fusion Gamer fighting this back now. Scotty with another 3 seconds. Frenchie, yeah, say he secured this. Frenchie's even going for a move.
Flash is going past.
He's gone for a move.
His teammate, oh my god.
Scotty, was that a bit of a lag or was it actual collision?
Look
Pose
at that.
joining in on the fun
Wing
as well.
track. Pose getting in on the fun with his 20 seconds worth of time penalties.
Pose done to P6. Yeah.
Dan's is...
Dan's
What's
bolt.
happened?
Oh.
Dan's
Damage.
hasn't got a front wing. Oh no.
Oh dear. All our
Oh, no.
Paul has to do is stay within 8 attempts and he can secure this win.
He's got a second gap, but only one
Oh.
warning. He's got 2 warnings, so one more and he gets that penalty.
To the extraordinary Fusion pulls it off.
Is Aurora Pool gonna get the win?
Oh, this is
Find out only on the 70 Twitch channel.
after the break.
Right
Anyway.
now. Enter the final lap of the race. He's got a second to play with. Dan's man is going to try and do the rest of the race, which means Frenchie boys is going to get on the podium
He is. Oh,
after an interesting race and an interesting start. Frenchie boys is going to go down the inside of Dan's man.
not of his championship
Dan's man's just
rival,
gonna
but
go
super
so
clean
high.
move.
Look at that super clean move. Fusion Gamer not quite able to push away from Aurora Pool. As there's a yellow flag in Sector 1, that's Dan's who's gone round. It's all gone
No,
wrong.
it's all gone wrong. He was fighting for a win. Oh, this is
Oh,
going to be
Paul.
tense.
He's completed Sector 1 and he's not lost a lot of time.
I'd say they're on the equal going into the second sector.
Fusion Gamer
This is going to
really
be
gonna try and
really
push that. He
close.
hasn't got the ERS to play with, nor does Aurora Pool.
Or he just needs to keep it together in this final sector.
Here we go. As they come across the line to end Sector 2, Aurora Pool's still not lost any time. He's still got that second.
He needs to
clean,
keep
don't
it
go over the
together.
curbs.
Or he's lost a bit of time, Fusion. Or Fusion seems to be struggling on these tyres. It's going to be
Oh no.
Fusion's
After
going to.
lap old mediums, this is at the end of their stint if you were to use them.
Yeah.
But it looks like 2 corners. Aurora Pool may take this unless he butchers it right now.
Oh, he's kept
One
it
more
together.
corner to go. Aurora Pool.
And our Paul
Fusion Gamer comes
is
around
going
the
to
final corner, crosses the
take
line
the
first,
win.
but the win goes to Aurora Pool.
Frenchie Boys is going to get his consecutive podium. Flasher,
Flasher
5
and
seconds.
Fresh.
Fresh P5.
P5.
Solid
Gets to 10
points.
points.
Solid points for Alpine. Wouldn't kick out missing tonight.
Down the order.
I don't know.
Yeah, no one missed him. Anyway.
Oh dear. Oh dear, Aros.
Sorry. Dan's going across the line, P7. That's so unfortunate. I'm sure there'll be a clip of how he lost his front wing in the
Hey, what?
Tier 3 clips.
If it's
But that'll
anything
round
to
up
do
the race.
with anything to do with yep, Frenchy Boys driver of the day,
I'm giving my driver of the day to Fresh.
finishing a race.
And not just the race, double-digit points as well.
Oh, okay. Anyway, here we go.
Would you
Frenchy,
like to give us our finishing order?
would love to give the finishing order if it loads again. This is what's the internet? Here we go. With Paul winning a tier 3 race around Russia, we have followed by Fusion Gamer, who's so much pace all weekend, but just didn't seem to show it. We have Frenchie gain his consecutive podium, and have Flasher, Fresh, scoring double-digit points. Scotty, Dan's man, unlucky to not have got the win today. Poe, Stingers, sign on debut, leaving. M Thorns, bit of a shaky race again, followed by Porter, Toto, and Lenny.
So, has been round 6 of Tier 3, which means we have reached the halfway point of the season in 7GR. So we've made it far.
Yep.
An interesting season. So we'll have to see what the standings will be. But I don't know who's going to take the lead. I think it might still be Podgy Porter. I'm not sure.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah, it will be Podgy Porter.
Yeah. Anyway. Thank you all so much for watching today's race around Russia. Hope to see you all next week. Next race is Tier 1 on Tuesday, same time at Monza. So looking forward to a good race there. Plenty of overtaking opportunities around Monza. And
Temple speed.
some of the faster drivers already had a practice. There was an esports race there yesterday. So
Ross,
should be some fairly good racing at the front. So we'll see you there.
Yep.
And as always, if you would like to join our Discord, feel free. We welcome all speeds. We have 3 tiers to for everyone in.
Yep.
And see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Any last words, Waze?
No.
Okay, hold on. I need to get. Just one moment. Got to get this up.
Deary me.
Deary me, Alice, deary me. Okay, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.